What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM. It is Wednesday, the 19th of October, 2022. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and it looks like to be about 63 degrees and sunny here at Site B. It shot up all the way to 80 yesterday. That was unexpected. And it's Wednesday, so it's time to take a look at what's going on at your friendly local game store. All the following product should be on the shelves of your friendly local game store by the end of this week. But if there's something you want, maybe you should call ahead first, because even though we are deep into 2022, the shipping issues are still a thing. Without further ado, let's take a look and see what's new. Except I'm not on the diamond page, so here we go. All right. From Exalted Funeral, we have Escape the City and Vampire Cruise. These are adventures that were made for both Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition and the OSR. They're both zines running about $13. Vampire Cruise is, well, you know, you're on a boat and there's vampires. That's pretty self-explanatory. Interesting idea. Of course, you know, if you're on a boat, there's very few ways to escape, and there's lots of wonderful places for vampires to hide. Escape from the City generates dungeon crawls in a zealot-filled city for player characters. So, yeah, it's basically a city generator built around a certain theme. Think Vorteheim, but a little cheaper. From Necrotic Gnome, we have Solar Sanctuary of the Cannibal Corpse. This is for old school essentials, OSR type thing. It's a adventure set in around a city that's being plagued by a mysterious disease. Player characters are dealing with ghouls and other things as they try and solve the mystery of the disease. And that's $15. From Goodman Games, for Mutant Crawl Classics, we have Into the Glowing Depths. This is player characters face off against armies of mutants, hostile environments, weird glowing rocks, mysterious mutant oozes, and other fun post-apocalypse nonsense for $10. From North Wind's Adventure, we have the Atlas of Hyperborea and the Last Tramper's Lament. These are both for the Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea OSR D20 fantasy campaign setting. They're running about $17 each. The Atlas is, of course, a map/series of maps for the worlds of Hyperborea, and the Last Trapper's Lament is an adventure set in Hyperborea. Which I'm probably saying wrong. If you're not sure what Hyperborea is, Conan. Dealing with Vikings and stuff like that. From Ares Games, we have Italia, Land of Ancient Magic and Dark Intrigue, and Darcia and Thysia, Storm at the Empire's Border. These are books for Lex Arcana. They're running about $50 each, providing more information for the Greek-Roman myth-inspired alternate fantasy setting. Obviously, Italia, Land of Ancient Magic, deals with Rome, Italy, and the heart of the Holy Roman Empire in this game that, you know, has this alternate fantasy history of the Roman Empire continuing instead of not following. And Darcia covers the lands of Darcia and Thacia, which are areas in ancient Greece. So if you are looking for some alternative takes on fantasy role-playing set in a Roman, Greek-inspired world, this could be just for you. From Artisolian, we have Tales of the Red for Cyberpunk 2.0.2.0. This is a $40 hardcover supplement of multiple missions set in the world of Night City for your runners to go off and do Cyberpunk Edge Runner things. Just a reminder that Cyberpunk Edge Runners is still the #1 animated cartoon on Netflix. Not bad for a TV show based upon a role-playing game that isn't D&D. See, the OSR is fine. And that appears to be it for all the D&D products that are coming out this week. We also have some news that A5E.tools has been added up to add some new stuff. This is the official tool site for Level Up Advanced 5E. It contains rules for the game. It contains spells, monsters, magic items, and it contains a stronghold/dungeon builder and dungeon generator for you to build adventures using Level Up 5e. But of course, you could also use it to generate just any generic 5e based type games. So that's available at I don't know. Is there a link to it? At the official Level Up 5e Advanced 5th Edition website. Link down below. And that seems to be all our new products for this week. We do have some interesting news from the world of Wizards of the Coast, if you haven't heard, but we'll discuss that in a separate blog, because that's worth more than 5 seconds of my time. Anyways, if any of these products that I mentioned sound like something you want to purchase from your friendly local game store, before you run down there and see that they don't have it in stock and get angry at them, how dare you do not have Necrotic Gnome's latest product in? Maybe call ahead and ask them, hey, I heard that there was a new product from Necrotic Gnome. Do you have it in? And hopefully the friendly local game store will say, yes, Dreamworld Collectibles here in Ventura, California, we do have that in stock. But just in case they say, no, they don't. But they can probably order it for you. Because remember, shipping is still a thing. You know what else is still a thing? Me trying to reach 1,000 subs. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and I will subscribe back to your YouTube. Let's support each other as the holidays approach. I will talk to you later. See ya. And of course, as always, get off my land.